Be with you in a second, guys, once I've sussed this out. I'm kinda losing my rag with this. Is it this one? No. 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 Maybe it's down this way. Whoa, Tintin, take your time. No, see, I can't go any further than that. Let me put this one back where it was. 'Cause I don't want to confuse myself if I can help it.
Do you see that, Snowy? The light beam from the statue is shining through the hole in the door.
Ah, right, okay. Right, so that one's going there. Now, was that the statue that had the left symbol on it? No. So what other one doesn't have light hitting it? That one does. Has that got a symbol? Yeah, it's got a symbol on the spear thing, you see. Right, so let me see if that... Right. Okay. So do I have to bring this one down? Or is it in the right place? That is the big question. Right, so we know it's not that. Let's see what happens if we bring it this way. If not, I'll put it right back where it was and try moving another one. Hang on, it's got to go through a beam. Oh, sorry, Tintin. Tintin, grab hold of it, please. Maybe... No. Right, okay, so I don't think we're moving this one unless we need to move all the way over. No, because that's in the way. Right, so let me move this back where it was. I don't think that is the right place for that one, guys, to be honest. Maybe I need to move this one. It's not got anything hitting it. That made a noise. That made a noise. But it's not lighting up. Or is it? Has that got a symbol? No. See, this is very, very confusing. Right, okay, so nothing that way. Nothing that way, so bring it back down to where it was, Lynette. See, I don't know if that was because it broke the beam or not. so those two are definitely lit, right? And that is why it's caused that beam. So I need to do something similar with these two. So he's standing round about there. So let me... According to that, I'm lost. I am lost, guys. According to that, it's lit, but I'm not seeing it lit. Right, I've got a feeling I need to get this one to bounce that light properly. Right, and then maybe move this one to catch that light on the wall.
Let's see if it works.
Haha, we got it, guys. Gosh, that took a time, didn't it?
Let's be careful. Who knows what we'll find in there.
Alright, so that was a nightmare.
I hope you're not still thinking about the beetle. Do you see that giant kiosk symbol on the ground surrounding the statue? I guess it must be some kind of door again. Speaking of which...
Oh.
That's exactly what I thought.
The weighing of the soul. Oh my goodness, right. Right, so let's get a good look around the room before we do much else.
There's nothing inside.
That's a... what is it they call it? A canopic jar.
Gosh, I think they told me about this when I learnt to play chess. It's Senet, its ancient Egyptian cousin.
So I'm getting myself all tangled up in cables. I'll move that over there out the way. Aha. What is in here? Scrolls. Right, so there's something to do here eventually, I think. Just having a quick look around all these antechambers before we do anything major. Uh-oh.
Dash!
Right, so there's something open the arc in the red room, so there's something I need to...
How can I open it?
Right, and there's a marker on the front there. I'm not sure I like that heartbeat noise. Right, so there must be another puzzle in this main room that's gonna open that for me. Oh, there was a dent there. Oh, was that you, Snowy? Did I kick you?
This must be the kind of sleigh that the professor told me about. The ones that ancient Egyptians used to transport heavy things.
Okay. See if there's any clues up the stair here. Oh, wait a minute, something on another
This
canopic
one's
jar.
empty. This reminds me of something the professor told us about. The weighing of the heart. Ancient Egyptians thought
that's
that
why.
when you died, your heart was weighed against a feather. If they balanced, you were rendered worthy of paradise. Maybe we should find a heart and a feather and put them on the statue's weighing scale.
Right, so the heart is what the heartbeat was in that arc in the red room. So we need to find a feather.
It's empty too.
Alright, so is there a canopic jar somewhere that isn't empty? And something up here. Can I jump? No? Uh-oh. Is this the way I came in? No, it can't be. Uh-oh. Is this another light puzzle? Oh, hang on, what's this?
What kind of wood can last so many centuries?
I've picked it up. I don't know why, but we've picked up that paddle. Right, what's this?
I could use the stick I took as a lever, but it's way too thick to fit between the lid and the ark.
Okay, so we need something else. What's this? Would I
I'd
stand on
say
the...
it only opens
Oh.
completely when something heavier than me stands on that exact spot on the ground.
Right, okay. So we need something heavier than Tintin. There's another pole.
Look at all that sand pouring in. If we gave it enough time, it could fill the whole room.
Eee, that's not good. Alright, so we need something heavy. Now that was obviously the block on the ah.
I can't seem to move it any farther in this direction.
Right,
Why?
hang on. Let me see. We need to get it down there. So obviously what?
Still blocked.
Right, so we're leaving that there, okay? But what is... Check everything else in here before we go any further. Might be something I'm missing. Oh, why are these boxes all going invisible on me?
One cannot but wonder, how much does a grain of sand weigh?
Is it as light as a feather?
How many grains are in there? 1 million?
Alright, this is obviously something to do with it, but what exactly? What can I do? I'm not getting any markers up there. Right, that's just going to repeat what you already
I
said.
could use the stick I took as a lever, but it's way too thick to fit between the lid and the ark.
Alright.
If I'm not wrong, This means you have to push the statue till it reaches that symbol on the ground, and then the ark will open.
Okay, so is that what I've already done? I just heard a noise. What the hell? Right. Let me just move it and
Still blocked.
move it back. Right. So that I've got to be able to move something.
Look at all that sand pouring in.
Right,
If we
okay,
gave it
that's
enough
another
time,
repeat.
It could fill the whole room.
Right. I seen something, a symbol that, the symbol on the wall over here that's got feathers on it. What does it say, if anything? Right, maybe I need to start looking in other rooms. I don't know. But this is obviously the feather room, and that's the only statue I can move, right? Yeah. And it's stuck there, but why?
Still blocked.
Can't move it forwards, backwards, to that side. What's this block here? I can't get behind that. Right, okay, so there's obviously something in another room. Or a puzzle somewhere. Alright, what does this say above that? Right, so we've got a blue room, which is the feather room, the red room, which is the heart room. Right, so anything else? What's this? That's the scales.
Maybe I should find a heart and a feather and put them on it.
Right.
Is it the feather or the heart that goes here? I guess it's the same either way. Is it the feather or the heart that goes here? I guess it's the same either way.
Right, see this sled with the big block on it, but obviously I can't move that either. Guys. This game's making me insane in the membrane. See, that's got a blue light to it.
Oh, look! A white gem.
Right, so have I collected that white gem? I'm assuming I have. I can't climb up here. I don't know if the white gem would be heavy enough. Would be heavy enough to shift the thing. Let's have another look around. Right, so this is the feather room. Is that heavy enough? It's not letting me do anything other than stand on it.
Nice try, Snowy. But I think it needs something heavier than you and me together.
See, I'm not going to be able to shift that. And this keeps
One
saying
cannot
the
but
same.
wonder, how much does a grain of sand weigh?
See, I don't know if he's wanting to use that. Yeah, this is very confusing. I mean, we got through the last one eventually. We will do it. I ain't no Miss Marple. I might be as old as she is. But I ain't her. Right, so that room's basically told us all it can for now, and we know the gist of it.
The weighing of the heart against a feather.
See, they've got boxes, but I don't know if the boxes are what the heart and the feather were in, other than the blue arc and the red arc are basically telling us they are. So maybe if I just double check all the rooms yet again. This is the red room. I don't know if the white gem will make a difference in here anywhere.
There must be some trick to open it.
Right, see, because there's a light on the bottom there. There's a light on the bottom there. Right, let's have a good look around here. So why is there a hole in that statue's chest? But it's not showing me anything. And where the hell is the professor? He got through all this and then he forgot he was with us. We know his memory is bad, mind you. Don't know what I meant to do with this. What is that noise? Did I miss something in here? Or is it just the way the music's playing? I think it's just the way the music's playing.
Is it the feather or the heart that goes here? I guess it's the same either way.
That's the symbol. That's the way up to blue room, white room. I don't particularly. Well,
How many grains are in
there? Talk about that, yeah.
1,000,000?
Try to figure out how we get back out, but I think the back out to those other little ante rooms we were in. Something lit up here. What's this? What? Why did that light up there? And why is it not letting me do it now? Is it trying to tell me to... It's to do with that box up there. There's no doors up there. So how would I get Snowy? What to do? I can't even remember how to change to Snowy. Activate the chaos statue, open the arc in the red room, open the arc in the blue room. Can anybody remember how we switched to Snowy? I have no idea what we're doing, guys. So I've got a funny feeling it's to do with that box up there. Let's see if I can pull the curtain or something.
Gosh, that looks heavy. Gosh, that looks heavy.
Right. Can I not pull that curtain and drag it down? What's that say up there?
You have to push the statue till it reaches that symbol on the ground, and then the ark will open.
Alright, and we can't move the statue because it's blocked. So all I can think of is to pull that material to try and get that box down. But it's only saying it looks heavy.
Gosh, that looks heavy.
It's not letting me do that. It's not giving me an option to climb. Does this wall say anything? No. I don't know why the statue's got a block on it. I don't think we can move that yet.
Ugh, still blocked. Ugh, still blocked.
Yeah. Yeah, now I'm really confused. I'm gonna have to... Oh, wait. What's this?
Look, the professor's cutaway jacket. But how on earth did it end up there?
Indeed.
Look, the professor's cutaway
She's saying
jacket.
the same thing. It's not like it's a clue within a clue. Right, how did it end up there? There's a hole in the roof. There's nothing around here showing me anything else, is there? There's a perfectly good window there with bars on it. Likewise there. It's not going to let me pull that down yet, no. So I'm wondering if there's another clue I'm missing somewhere. Right, okay, so nothing, there's definitely nothing else I can do in this room, right? I'm not getting any clues. See, I thought it would let me maybe put one of the oars under that and shift it along, or out of the way at least, but I'm not getting an option around it. The things in the floor are just talking about sand in the rooms.
If we gave it enough time, it could fill the whole room.
Right, so it's pointing to that as though to say, hit that, the weight of the sand will hold that down for you. But how the hell do I get up there? There's no doors. I would need to push a pillar and knock a pillar to get those down to open up the crack. Because the symbol is there. Yeah, this is... It's to do with that hole in the roof. Let me go. We need to find the other antechambers and have a good scour around them. Right, the red room's that way. We're not going to get back out any of these doors, I don't think. I think we're trapped in here now until we figure this out. Yeah, that's the door we came through. It's got that symbol, that symbol. We got that sorted. Let's check the door at the other end.
The weighing of the heart against a feather.
But it's not telling us how to get the feather and the heart except to open the box. Room I can go in other than the red room and the blue room, which we have searched. It's not letting me get... It's not letting me climb to get up, because that statue there probably might have been heavy enough. See, this has got grid as well, as though something can be moved, but it doesn't. All I'm hearing is the heart beating in there, but it's not telling us. Hang on, this torch. I didn't notice that before.
That sounded like the bad kind of click.
What the hell was it?
Something bad's bound to happen. I can feel it. How can I open it?
Hang on. Embed blue gem, embed orange gem, white gem. Okay. I don't know what we've got. I don't know what colours they'll go in which. I'm just going to put them in order as they come in. No? So that was pink, white, orange, blue. Just curious, I'm just going to switch and mix and match and see what happens. Alright, so let's leave those two as they were and swap these two. And then we can start mixing, matching across the way. Alright, let's put this one in now. So there's maybe clues on the things themselves, the different colours that show me where things would be, but I'm not sure. Right, give me that one. Right, and I'll replace it with the orange one. And then we'll put the orange one over here and see what happens. Not hearing anything different. Okay, so nothing changing yet. I'm just trying to figure out if we've seen anything in particular with statues and colour on them. But I don't think we did. I'm guessing it's just a random now. Can I get all the gems back, or is it just replace? Oh yeah, I can get them all back, as far as I'm aware. No, I wasn't. This is me hitting get gems back, but it's just replacing them all, which is weird. Let me go have a look, see if there's anything colourful about that might give me a clue as to what we're doing in there with those gems. Let's see what this. And now this is letting us do something which didn't before.
I wish I could remember the names of all the gods the professor told me about.
Right, let me think. We've got Jackalhead is Anubis. Hawk is... oh, jings, what's his name? But we've got blue, orange, white, pink. Blue, orange, white, pink. Blue, orange, white, pink. Well, let's see, we've got these now.
These amphorae are full of scrolls. One can only imagine how many secrets are kept inside.
I think the second god was Hothret. Right. So this one was pink. Right. I believe. Right. Right. So he's right. Oh, there we go. We got that one filled. Alright, so blue. I don't know if this is just to show us things. Right, so we've got pink in the right place, right? Let's see who's next. It saves my brain having to work. Right, so I think that's Thoth, the second one, who's orange. And Isis, maybe? Right, so say Isis is blue, Thoth is orange. Right, let me just... That's if I'm naming them right. Even if they're wrong, I'm giving myself clues that way. Oh, hang on. That one's staying lit. Right, blue is Isis. So I need to swap this one. Alright, I'm not getting to swap it, am I?
What's happening, Snowy?
Yay! We've figured out one of them, guys. Right, let's get that.
Oh my. That's the worst kind of click I've ever heard. Run, Snowy!
Jump, you silly boy. Run, 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 run.
Blimey, it's closed.
I clicked it. I just can't remember the button for sprinting now. Oh, got through. Come on, run, 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 run.
Oh no. Trapped again.
Jeez. Alright. I can't remember the run button, you see.
You alright, Snowy?
Right,
That was
okay.
a close call, wasn't it?
So we've done the heart. We've done the heart. Right, let's get back. Out. What's up here? Let me just check this painting now. Right, that's just shown as the heart and the feather on either side. Okay. Which would be the heart and the feather on either side of the scales. We need to figure out the feather room. So we know nothing is, or we know things are easily missable, so the more we can unlock the better. We're sick here and that, sick here and that. I still need to get that box down from there. It is the only thing that is going to fit on that long enough for us to get inside the ark.
You have to push the statue till it reaches that symbol on the ground, and then the ark will open.
And we know it doesn't because the track is blocked by that. We know we have to deal with sand. It's not giving me the option to pull that yet. Let me just double check.
Gosh, that looks heavy.
It certainly does, and we need it. But we need to activate the next clue. But I'm not getting any clues except for the professor's jacket.
The professor's cutaway jacket. But how on earth did it end up there?
See, I could use one of the oars to get that down. Surely there might be a clue in the pocket. Right? But then how do I use the oars? It's not giving me an option to. See, even that little block there would have been heavy enough, probably. Right, is that clue above the door? No. Let's see what it says on the other side. Nothing. Nothing on the walls. I'm actually considering just ending the stream here, guys, because I feel like I've done enough for one day. It's very confusing, and it's like driving my brain crazy. See, that marker there is the same as what's on that. Why can't...
Nice try, Snowy. But I think it needs something heavier than you and me together.
Why can't I pull that down?
Gosh, that looks heavy.
It's just saying it's heavy, but it's not giving me an option to pull that cloth and just get it down out. That's not hard. Is that Horus? Horus is the hawk-headed god, isn't it? Anubis is the jackal-headed god. Thoth is the god of knowledge. I don't think that is meant to be Isis. I'm not sure. It's not giving me any clues. other than you can only move so far, woman. You're not getting any further.
Ugh, still blocked.
I can't turn it or twist it. Although that seems like it would have been a handy tool.
Ugh, still blocked.
See if we could have spun that whole thing round. Not that it would have made much difference, but it would have let me hopefully get it down that way a little bit. But yeah, no clues. So I'm going to end the stream here, guys. Do some research, because I'm obviously still missing something. And I'm not getting any hints. It's not letting me climb on anything. So I'm missing something somewhere. I'm going to have to search this entire tomb till I find it. It's got to be in this room somewhere, whatever it is, because the other room's now blocked off. So we've got a nice chair there. It's not letting me go up there. It's not giving me an option to switch to snowy to climb and go in anywhere. Oh, wait a minute. I heard something there. What was it? What was that little click? There was a little clicky thing there, but I don't know what it was. No, it didn't do... Oh, there we go. What is it? Something clicked here again. It's not me kicking Snowy out the way, is it? No. It's like maybe there's a glitch. It could be that pot, but we already got the white gem out of there. There's nothing in that one. That's not giving me a clue to open anything. What is that noise? How did those torches light? What happened there? Those torches are lit now. You hear that? It's not giving me anything. Oh, wait a minute. There's something red up there. It's not letting me see what it is. Let me see. I think that's the symbol of Anubis, right? The wings outstretched. Or is that Horus? There's something behind that wall. So how do I get that open? That's that little chess game. There's nothing there. That's the way we got through. There's nothing in those jars. Can't pick up the scrolls. Alright, so we know that door over there is making a noise. That's the door we came in. And we've got something to do with this wall. But there's absolutely nothing here. That's the fire and that making the noise. I thought this was the fire over here making the noise as well, but that one's silent. That one's silent, but when I go to the door, so I'm wondering what is causing that. And there's definitely nothing in these. So yeah, guys, I'm going to leave it here. This seems like a reasonable place to stop for now. Stay tuned. There will be other streams coming up today at some point, so keep an eye out for them. If you haven't already, please hit the like, please hit the subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. As it stands, this will be getting published for members only for a few days before you all get to see it. So next time,